Welcome to Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock Drogheda. As a communicator, whether it's communicating through writing or through video or through preaching in person or however, I love words. I love the power of words. I love the meanings of words. I love knowing about the origins of words. I love word puzzles. I love games such as Scrabble that are based on words. And the thing is that new words are being coined all the time. Think of the words that we use today and they didn't even exist, a generation ago. To binge watch something, or bling, or being able to sit down and chillax, or talking about a guy mansplaining something, or using a word like text speak, unfriending somebody, wireless charging. These were all words and phrases that were unknown a few years ago. And do you know there are quite a number of new words that are under consideration now by the Collins English Dictionary? Words and phrases that have never existed and never been in their dictionary before. One of them is a porch pirate. If you don't know what a porch pirate is, it's somebody who basically steals deliveries when they've been left outside the front door of a house and not been taken into the house yet. And another phrase under consideration for the Collins English Dictionary is one that it says it's only used in Ireland, and that's a spice bag. If you've ever had a spice bag from the Chinese, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And of course, because of the events of the last 14 or 15 months that we've all lived through, there's been a whole load of new phrases. A vaxation. If you don't know what a vaxation is, it's the first holiday that somebody takes after they've been vaccinated, is a vaxation. A COVID passport. Or COVID arm, which refers to the red rash that some people get after they've received a vaccination. Vaccine hesitancy, that's a phrase that I never heard in my life before until the last year. And another word I heard recently, which is a new word, and the Collins English Dictionary is thinking of including it in their next issue, is pangry. You ever heard the word pangry? Well, pangry means pandemic angry. It's the kind of anger that's been stirred up during this recent pandemic. Now, originally, it referred to a specific kind of anger. Initially, it referred to the anger that is felt whenever you have somebody who's been keeping all the rules and doing everything possible that they can do to stay safe and keep other people safe during lockdowns, whatever, and then they see other people just ignoring those rules. And it didn't just make them angry, it made them pangry. It made them pandemic angry. But now the word pangry has come to mean lots of other kinds of anger, because we're discovering that during this pandemic, lots of people have got very angry. There's been an awful lot of anger around. And even as we're emerging from it, there's still people going around and they're so used to giving off about the government and about this and about that and about conspiracies that they're still pangry. And you know what? I think even when COVID's gone altogether, there's a danger they're still going to be pangry after that. Well, look, I made a decision that I am not going to be pangry. You know, some people have said to me, Nick, whenever we watch those Take Fives or we listen to them, you always seem to be happy. You always seem to be full of joy and smiling, and yet we know you've been going through some rough stuff. So how can that be the case? Well, quite simply, I made a decision a long time ago that anger was not going to be something that would define who I am as a Christian. That doesn't mean we never get angry about anything. There are things that should make us angry. There are things in the world. There's injustice. There's harm against children. And these things should make us angry. But that anger should not be something that lasts and rages within us and defines who we are and how we act and how we behave. I don't want to be known as that angry Christian. And if I get angry about something, I'll pray about it. I'll deal with it. I'll forgive the person concerned. And I'll do what I can to change the situation that would make me angry. But I'm not going to be that pangry person. You know, in Proverbs chapter 22, In Proverbs 22, the writer begins to list 30 wise sayings, and they take up 3 chapters. They run through Proverbs 22 to 24. And one of those wise sayings says this: do not make friends with a hot-tempered person. Do not associate with one easily angered, or you may learn their ways and get yourself ensnared. So don't be angry, and don't be pangry, and don't associate with those who are and hang out with those who are, because you will become like them. But choose to be forgiving. Choose to be joyful in Jesus' name. God bless you today, and join us again next time for another Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock Drogheda.